Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Bedrock Guide. In today's video, we are picking up right where we left off, over here at our abandoned, ruined nether portal. And the first thing we are going to do is sleep through the night, and it's more for setting our spawn point than anything. That's the first tip that I have for you. Set your spawn point, especially if you're a portal that's not too close to your house. Set your spawn point so that if you do die, then you can come right back in. But I do have a very few specific goals for today's episode. The first one is don't die. The second one is don't die again. And the third one is if we end up dying 3 times, then we're just gonna quit. Those aren't my real goals. My real goals for today are to find another fortress, get a variety of supplies, and survive the trip without dying. We'll explain a little bit more about all of that along the way as we explore various locations in the Nether. We are mostly geared up and this portal is almost ready to go. But one thing I want to do before we light it and get ready is to uncover some of this netherrack and put it right here in this lava. That would be my obsidian. This is netherrack. We're gonna go ahead and put that in there because if we happen to fall off of this portal on the return trip, that wouldn't be good. Then we're just gonna go ahead and collect some of this valuable stuff in here. The gold will actually take into the nether with us. And we're gonna grab some more of these magma blocks because it can't hurt to have extras. This place is all cleaned up and there's only one thing left to do. We're gonna go ahead and take out this crying obsidian because you cannot light a portal if any crying obsidian resides in the frame. So we're just gonna toss that into our storage. We'll keep it for future stuff as well. And then we'll replace this block. And because we are good Minecrafters and we don't do things halfway, we are going to indeed fill in the corners. You don't have to, but because we have the excess obsidian, we're gonna do it anyway. I've cleared everything out of my inventory that I don't think that I'm gonna need and have kept anything in there that I will need. So, we've got a hopper. We'll explain that a little later. A flint and steel, absolutely very important. If something ends up blowing up your nether portal on the inside, you don't want to get stuck. That would be very unfortunate. So we'll be able to relight our portal if necessary. Then we've got some coal and some wood in case we need to make more torches, which we absolutely will. Then we've got some cobblestone, which are going to serve as markers. We'll talk about those as well. And then we've got some gold in case we happen to encounter any of the new piglin mobs. But before we go in, I am going to go ahead and toss my brand new enchanted shiny diamond armor into this chest. We're not going to take it in yet. We're not going to take that, or that. We're going to take the bare minimum in with us, and we're going to go ahead and equip this golden chest plate just in case. It does have protection on it, so we will be a little bit protected. And then all you got to do is take your flint and steel anywhere inside of this purple obsidian nether portal frame and right click. Boom, we've got our nether portal lit. Okay, so we are gonna go inside and then we're gonna come right back out. We'll come back out for our diamond armor as soon as we see what's on the other side. What do we got? Ooh, okay. This is actually very, very good. We're on solid ground. And it's very good that we have our gold armor on. These guys over here are zombified piglins. They are neutral mobs. They will not hurt us unless we punch them. But in the Crimson Forest resides these guys. They look slightly different from them, the zombified piglins. These are irregular piglins. And if we were to take off our gold armor, they would instantly get very, very angry with us and start chasing us down. So we're not gonna do that. As long as we're wearing gold armor, these guys are our friends. Let's head back out and grab our diamond armor now that we know it is safe to walk around. And now we should be ready for our trip. One thing I want to show you before we get too far into this, we're going to keep our eyes out. That little whining sound that you hear, that is a ghast. They do fly around and shoot fireballs, and they're rather destructive. So hopefully we won't encounter one face to face very soon. But in the meantime, this guy, the piglin, introduced in the 1.16 update, the Nether update, as it is referred to, they really like gold. So if we take a gold ingot and toss it at him, he will pick it up and stare at it for about 8 seconds, and then he will decide something to give us in return. This is called bartering. Hey, look at that, we got some leather. I do have a bartering farm tutorial that is pretty crazy that you might want to check out. I'll leave the link in the description below and in the top right corner of the screen if I can remember to do that. And as of the most recent update, piglins will actually now barter blackstone. They've done that in Java for a while and it just finally got added into Bedrock Edition. So maybe we'll get some blackstone. or maybe just some gravel. That's fine. You're kind of cheap, buddy. Some interesting things in the immediate area that we can collect. This stuff right here is called glowstone. If you break it with a silk touch pickaxe, which we do have, it will drop the glowstone block. If you break it with anything other than a silk touch pickaxe, it drops glowstone dust, which you can craft back into a glowstone block, or you can use glowstone dust in potions. Oh boy. Okay, we got a problem. Let's take this guy out really quick. That's a ghast. He's going to blow the area up around us. No! Bad ghast. This is why you bring an infinity bow with you guys. One arrow. That's all you need. Oh gosh, there's another one! Get out of here. A gas tier can be used for potion brewing, and gunpowder can be used for potion brewing as well, and for rockets and for TNT and all sorts of goodies like that. So we got a few items here already. A couple more interesting things around here. We've got some quartz, which can be used in building blocks or in what I like to do, redstone contraptions. You need quartz for certain redstone components, so this is definitely good to have. And then we got this stuff right here. This is gold ore from the Nether. We just made that guy mad. Oh gosh. Oh, we're making everybody mad. We're making everybody mad. We're hungry too. Okay, we gotta eat. So this stuff right here, gold ore. It was introduced into the Nether as an ore option in 1.16. If one of those piglin guys happens to see you mining this stuff, they're gonna get really mad. So just be careful. Normally I would not encourage this, but for the sake of science right here, we're gonna show you really quick. If you attack a piglin, they will attack you back, and they'll hire all of their posse to come after you too. You ready? Here we go. Run away! We're gonna go into a safe spot here so we can make sure that we're not getting surrounded. Okay, good. They're gonna come after us, but I think we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna crit these guys. That guy's down. He's done. All right, let's get this guy as well. And he's got a crossbow. Okay, we're good. In a crimson forest, which is where we are right now, you will find hoglins and piglins and zombified piglins, and you will also find these crimson trees. This one seems to be growing through the nether ceiling there, but we'll go ahead and chop it down and get a crimson stem. This can be crafted into a crimson plank. We've also got these right here. They are called shroom lights. Great lighting source. Absolutely love the look of this thing. And then something to note about trees in the nether, unlike the leaves, which these are the representative leaves of the nether trees, unlike the leaves in the overworld, these do not despawn on their own. So if you want to get rid of them, you gotta chop them down. And then we can grab one of these crimson fungi right here. And if we take a crimson fungus and we take back a crimson nylium, we can actually plant these and grow more of the crimson trees in the overworld. But before we get too far away from our nether portal, we don't want to lose our orientation. We want to be able to figure out how to get back to this place. And that's why I have brought all of this cobblestone with me. This is not something that you will really see in the nether, so boom, we'll place one down, and I always place a torch facing the direction that we need to go. Every so often, cobblestone, torch. And that way, we'll never get lost. We'll always find our way back to the portal. If we happen to be going like on a corner like this, we'll just go like boop, boop, and we'll know, hey, we need to kind of head in that general direction. There is a compass and lodestone that you can create in the nether as well, and that is a brand new navigational item that you can use to find your way around in the nether that was introduced in 1.16. So just like in our overworld exploration video, we're just going to wander around for a little bit, maybe collect some things along the way, gather up as much quartz as we can, and show you all of the interesting sights there are to see. One of the brand new locations in the Nether update is the one we're standing in right now, and it is quite dangerous. It is called the Basalt Delta, or, you know, we might just start calling it the Bird Bath, because there are little lava pools just like this all over this biome. And it's quite dangerous because there's gas flying around, there's magma cubes jumping and trying to push you over the edge, there's a lot of steep cliffs, there's just a ton of danger in this little biome right here. There's not much here in the way of loot, aside from what you can get from drops from magma cubes or ghasts. But you got basalt, which is a great building block texture, and blackstone is one of my personal favorite new textures that's come to the game. And yeah, we're not gonna go this direction. Oh, that would be very, very foolish on our part. So we've got a section here that's a pretty big lava lake, and then we've got another area of land over here, but it's kind of hard to get to. So what we're gonna do is we're going to try to tunnel through a wall and go down just a bit so that we can see if we can reach that lower land. This is a good strategy. One thing you do need to keep an eye out for, though, is little lava pockets. If you're branch mining in the overworld, lava pockets are, you know, they're dangerous, but they're not that big a deal. But if you happen to run into a lava pocket here, the lava flows a lot faster than it does in the overworld, so it will make quick work of you if you're not careful. Every once in a while, you're gonna find yourself in a situation like this, where there's not really a better option than to jump. But we have Feather Falling 4. We'll probably survive this jump. 3, 2, 1, jump. Uh-oh. Okay, good. See, we only took a half a heart, or a heart and a half, whatever. It's all good. Here is another interesting behavior of piglins. If you run into a hoglin, these guys are going to attack, and then they'll dance around. They are very interesting, very good dancers too. So, hoglins are a great source of food if you are in the nether and trying to survive on little food. They drop pork, but be careful because they are very, very strong. Another interesting thing to note as well is that if you take a piglin or a hoglin into the overworld, they will transform into a zombified piglin or hoglin. They will not keep their current form in the overworld. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but right at the horizon here, it's very dark. That is a bastion, and we're gonna go raid it. It is quite dangerous because there are a ton of those piglin guys in there, plus another mob that they just introduced right after the Nether update released called the Piglin Brute. And we might encounter one of those in there, maybe 2, maybe 3, who knows? We're just gonna have to go see. And it is also possible that there will be a magma cube spawner in there somewhere. They're not necessarily in every bastion, but it is possible that we might encounter one. Oh, look at all that gold. Ooh, these guys are going to be very mad, very, very mad momentarily. We're going to go ahead and switch out our cobble for a hopper. Piglins get very, very angry if you're not wearing gold armor, or if you punch them, things like that. It's just not a good idea to do. They also get very angry if you start mining gold around them because they're very, very greedy creatures. And they don't take too kindly to you stealing from their chests inside the bastion. And not only that, they don't take too kindly to you opening yours either. All right, let's be very careful. We're gonna go through here. We should be able to make it through safely. Yeah, we're fine. There should be a giant open space treasure room style area, and I've yet to find it. I haven't found a treasure room, but I have found a chest, and I want to show you how to do this safely. So all you gotta do is go underneath the chest just like this and place down your hopper. And it will siphon everything in this chest without you ever having to open it. The reason why that's important is because piglins do get very angry and they start chasing you down regardless of your gold armor or not if you start looking through their stuff. And furthermore, even if you open up a trap chest or a ender chest or a shulker box, any kind of storage like that, they're gonna get angry and they're gonna come after you. Hoppers, however, are safe. So, ooh, we got a lodestone. We are taking this with us. And the lodestone will basically allow you to take a compass and click on it with the compass, and then you can keep that lodestone on the ground and find your way back to where you were. Kind of eliminating the need for the drop in the blocks and putting the torches method, because as long as you have that compass, you're going to be able to find your way back. I don't really know if there's a treasure room in this bastion. If we come along another one, we're gonna raid it for sure because we haven't run into much here. No piglin brutes, anything like that. But we're gonna go in here and we're gonna try to safely siphon this stuff without them seeing. So hey, did you see me? Did you see me? They didn't see me. Oh, we're gonna get all the gold. We're gonna get all the gold. Let's get out of here. And that leads us to our next biome. This is a great place to find in the Nether because it is a safe haven from all of the crazy, crazy chaos that goes on in this dimension. This is called the Warped Forest, and the only things that spawn in here are these guys, Endermen, which by the way are the only mob in the game that spawn in all 3 dimensions. Kind of crazy to think about. So Endermen spawn here, and you can also find Striders here, which are peaceful mobs that you can ride across the lava lakes if you happen to have a saddle and a warped fungus on a stick. We have neither. The warped forest is very similar to the crimson forest, except for it's got this blue-green hue to it. Other than that, there's not a whole lot different. It's got the warped trees like the crimson trees. It's got the warped fungus just like the crimson fungus. The main difference is that you're not going to find piglins here, and it is relatively safe as long as you don't look at those pesky endermen. And just outside of the warped forest, we found our next biome. This area is a little crazy, but this is called the Soul Sand Valley. And in the Soul Sand Valley, you will find a lot of these guys. The only place besides nether fortresses that skeletons will spawn in the nether. And, you know, if you've got an infinity bow, you shouldn't have anything to worry about. Occasionally, you'll find these little fossils in the Soul Sand Valley, so they're very, very cool. I won't mind that because I had people kind of go crazy on me one time when I mined a fossil in the middle of my stream. People don't really like it when you do that. But I do want to take some of this soul sand with us because soul sand is great for water elevators in the overworld. And if you didn't know, soul sand, when you walk along the top of it, it does slow you down. So just keep that in mind as you're trying to run through the nether. If you run through here, you're not going to run very fast unless you happen to have soul speed on your boots. And over here, check it out, check it out. Over here, we've got one of these ruined portals that I was telling you about. We found a few of them in the overworld. So if we need to find a way out, we can just kind of complete this portal, relight it, we can get out of here. I think that covers most of the biomes in the nether. We're already coming up on another basalt delta, but I really want to find a nether fortress. So if we can find one of those, we're going to go explore it. Right over here, we didn't have to walk very far. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go alongside this tower right here, and we're going to pillar up and hope that there isn't a wither skeleton hanging out right there, ready to knock us off. Oh boy! He could have easily done the trick. The blaze only spawn in nether fortresses, and most of the time they only spawn in their little spawner chambers here. They are a hostile mob that flies and shoots fireballs rapidly at you as soon as they target you. So we're going to get a little bit closer. I just want you to see what they can do. We're going to do this for science. Oh gosh, there he goes. He just fired off his fireballs, quick rounds. They're very dangerous and they can shred through your armor very quickly. So just be very careful of these guys. They're very dangerous, but we're going to tackle a few of them because I could use some of their drops. And I didn't get anything yet. These guys drop blaze rods, which are great because they are the fuel that powers potion brewing stands. Ooh, we're up to 5 blaze rods. Okay, so here's the real reason why we're here. You can see them over there, the little shadowy figures. Those are the wither skeletons, and they are quite powerful and quite dangerous. You will only find these guys in nether fortresses, and they do drop their sword once in a while. They drop coal, and the main prize that we're looking for, a wither skeleton skull. If you get 3 wither skeleton skulls, you will be able to fight the wither boss. The reason why a wither boss is important to fight is because you will get a nether star, which will allow you to craft a beacon. And beacons are great because they give you special status effects when you're trying to mine things, can make things quicker, you can jump higher, you can, get regeneration quicker, things like that. They're very useful. If you by chance get hit by a wither skeleton like we just did, you will get the wither effect, and it does do constant damage to you. So far nothing, we don't have any wither skeleton skulls, and like I said, they're pretty rare. You're not going to get one every time. Oh, we did get one! We got one! That was only the 3rd attempt. Okay, we're going to pick it up and we're going to take it home with us. Inside of nether fortresses, once you get off of the deck area and onto the interiors, you will find loot chests in here, and you can find things like gold and netherwort. Netherwort is great to have, also needed for potions, and so we'll go ahead and take some of that back with us. We don't need a ton because you can grow it in the overworld as long as you have soul sand. One tip that I have for you guys once you've explored a part of a nether fortress is to go ahead and block it off like this, just so you know you've already been there. But then you can use the same principle as you do when you go mining if you really want to be careful about it. Place your torches on the left so you know which way is the right way out. Can't believe Prowl got that wrong. Ooh, right here, right here, right here. This is the main place you will find nether wart, is by these little staircases like this. Sometimes there's lava like that, so just be careful. But most of the time you'll just find a few pieces of nether wart. And again, they're planted on soul sand, so if you need soul sand, this is a great place to take it from. Then you can take it back with you to the overworld and plant it there yourself. It looks like this is the end of the Nether Fortress, going out into a basalt delta. What a sight that is. So we're gonna head up here, and it doesn't look like there's anything up here. So we're just gonna go back this direction. I think there are a few other places we have not explored in the fortress, but I'm thinking I'm gonna go mining a few more wither skeletons and see if we can get ourselves a wither skeleton skull. We just gotta be careful while we're doing it, not to, you know, get taken down by too many of these guys at once. Okay, good, good, good. We're safe for the moment. Come here, buddies. Let's go. See if we can block them off. Hey, look at that. Easy. There's no way for them to get in here, and we are not going to get that wither effect, so we can take them down. Come on, buddy. Oh, there's 2 of you. Let's go. Let's get you both at the same time. Holy moly, there's 5 of them down here? 6, 7? Oh, that's like the mother load. There's so many wither skeletons. Come on, just follow me. You're fine. You'll be okay. I promise. Let's block this off so we don't get attacked on all sides. What do we get? Coal. Boo. Terrible. Another interesting thing about wither skeletons as well is that they do not burn. So if they fall into fire or lava, they're totally fine. And if you bring them into the overworld, they still will hide during the daylight as if, you know, the sunlight is going to affect them. Oh boy, this is bad. We're surrounded on both sides. Okay, let's do this really quick. Oh, we're dead. We're so dead. We're so dead. I need another block. Help! Soul sand, do your thing. We're gonna cover this all up for a second until we get under control. Okay. Boom. 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 I think we're good. Uh-oh. Until that happens. Oh, no, 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 no. We're gonna die. Well, guys, that's how you do it. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Oh boy, we're being chased. This is bad. The bad thing about this is you only have like 5 minutes to recover your stuff once the chunks are loaded. Run, 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 run! Oh boy, oh boy. We're dead. I don't care about getting any of the loot from these guys. We are just going to clear this area out as fast as possible. Let's go. Oh no, we gotta go over here. We gotta go over here. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, we're on such a limited timer. We've already wasted so much time. Let's go. Let's go get our stuff. Get him out, get him out, get him out, get him out, get him out as quick as possible. Okay, 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 okay. I think we're safe. Did we just do it? Let's pick up our stuff that's all splattered out here. Oh no! Everything's gone. I won't call it a wasted trip. Because we did at least get our chest piece back, but everything else is gone. I wonder how much we missed it by. Unfortunately, we didn't turn out too well in this episode. We did find a lot of interesting locations, and I did show you how to, you know, survive the nether, sort of. We're just gonna hang out here for a little bit and be very careful not to let that happen again. I'm gonna try to get at least a few wither skeleton skulls. Well, I'm still chilling here in my hidey hole, and we're doing okay. I've made sure to block off 3 of the 4 sides so that, you know, we don't get attacked from both sides again. But I think I'm going to end the episode here because I do have a long journey back ahead of me, and I will be sure to include at least some of that in the beginning of the next episode. I am going out of town for Thanksgiving for just a couple of days, so I've got to hurry up and get this video edited for you guys so that you can see it But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like on the video itself, and be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more Bedrock guide content just like this. And be sure to let me know what you enjoyed about the episode in the comment section as well. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.